Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm your host, Color's Fate. It's episode 51, and we're back at the castle. So we should probably go to the throne room first. Let's see what happens here. We saw Amiri's friend. We dealt with a giant of some kind last episode. And Amiri got into a tiff with her friend. We should, yes. Let's all rest so we can ticky talk. And then we'll come over here and do some kingdom management stuff. Let's go save the game. What do we got? We have YouTube Kingdom 4123. Yes, so save 3 next. Now let's take a look at how we're doing this. Jubilost, my man. What do you got? Every little bit helps. So projects, we're 1 day away from a couple of things happening. Okay, every little bit helps. What is this? An opportunity, and we could do Ragungar, but in a day we probably want to wait and see what's going on. So let's skip a day. Ding dong. Strengthen Jod's skills as a high priest. Strengthen Keston's skills as a warden. Excellent. Okay, who else can we rank up? We can rank up the treasurer. We can rank up Tristan, but he's busy. So just the treasurer right now, and then we still have a region to grab. Okay. That works for me. Let's rank up. Those are always more important than grabbing anything else. So let's do this. 14 days to solve. Go, my man. 14 days when we can't go out adventuring. We still got to go to Lake Silverstep. Jubilost is successful. He's ranked up. Triumph there gave us +3 arcane. Where's our arcane at? 24. Okay. When do we get the arcane stuff? We get it sometime. Support the counselor's endeavors. We have to get him ranked up. Hold on, and we have these events. Devastating raids. Okay. These are all just garden variety problems. So we'll do that. Illicit hunters, testimony of loyalty. Problem, illicit hunters. That's going to be one of those two. And then one of those two. And who am I ranking up? Oh, him. Okay. Well, then let's do this. Let's go to events. Devastating raids. We know how to put in charge of that. At 15, he gets 100% with no points being... I don't think I've ever had 10 crisis points available, so I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of this kingdom management thing. Illicit hunters. Which one of these would we like to use? Well, the warden seeks to protect the barony subjects. Okay, there we go. He's got a 75% chance, so we'll use the thing to make it a 100% chance. Testimony of loyalty. We're supporting the council. We're going to do him. What's this? Opportunity. Every little bit helps. How long would it take? 14 days to solve. We might as well put Jubilost on it then. Now let's go rank up our counselor and see what happens. Yeah, I really feel like that's the thing that it took me a while to learn, was not only that you have to rank up your counselors as soon as you can, but put gear on them that helps them with their rank and all that stuff. Testimony of loyalty actually failed. Oh, because we didn't put anybody on it. Every little bit helps. Economy gets +4. Illicit hunters, stability +6. Okay, now, before I do anything else, we were ranking up Tristan. I want to make sure he's got the right hat on. Greetings, your grace, by tradition. Yes. What have you brought me? The blessed defense. We already had one of those. Okay, thank you for your gift. We already had one of those. Harim was using it, and then we switched it out for a different one. Let's go to our buddy right here. What are you wearing? You got the right helmet on. Good. Okay. Now we can do this. Back to Kingdom 4. The Kingdom. All right, let's see what else we can do then. We should be able to claim some more lands then. What are we looking at for 321 BP, and we got some events. Undead Rising, and the person who needs to handle it is busy. Okay, and it needs to be handled before the end of the month. And how much longer? You got 11 days. Okay, this is easy. Redemption. A wealthy subject is seeking redemption for his past sins. He wishes to donate a large amount of money to charity. Okay. And then there's no more rank up, but there is the region that we need to grab. The Kamalands. Who do we need to do that? Oh, Lindsay or Valerie. It doesn't matter. Just put, it costs 275 BP to solve. So what we're going to do is put... It really doesn't matter, does it? It's 80% for you. 90% for you. You know what? Let him do it. That he wishes to donate a large amount of money to charity. It should be spent on the right things. Yeah, Jubilost, go. Okay, so we're going to go down here, regions, and we're going to try to grab this. After we acquired the Kamalan, several famous craftsmen expressed a desire to settle in the region. Okay. So get this taken care of. So we got that. Boom. Excellent. Excellent. We're growing. Just what we want. Okay. Excellent. Now, devastating rage are taken care of for +3. Redemption. Nice. The advisor's people made sure that not a single coin was stolen or wasted. People greatly appreciate this much needed gold, as well as the fact that the money wasn't embezzled by the government. Yay. Curator needs your help. Somebody else wants to need my help. Problem, a tragedy at the mine. Who's that going to be? Okay. And a problem, troubled minds. Okay. And the undead rising, which is what we need him for. Okay. Let's do this. Save. Kingdom 3. Curator needs my help. To the throne room. Where I get to sit in my comfy chair. What do you got for me, Lindsay? Finally, you have your own advisor for cultural affairs. I'm so happy you entrusted this to me. First of all, art in our barony is not doing so well. People care more about the soil and what it can give them, and not about affairs of the spirit or the life of the mind. But we can fix this. Your subjects just need a gentle nudge in this direction. You just have to spend a little money and time on education. Open private schools, offer classes at temples, or even invite foreign teachers to the capital. Anything will be better than what we have now. What do you say? Fine. Building a school for free. There you go. You can have your school, Lindsay. And what do we have here? Jubilos says, Jadex, it's time we discuss one of the gravest problems of the River Kingdoms, piracy and all the crimes which accompany it. You see, for decades, the illegal trade of stolen goods flowed among the criminals and corrupt merchants of these lands. And now that we have guards in the harbors and along the roads, this illegal traffic has slowed, but only somewhat. Someone else might suggest you take advantage of the situation. Simply collect your fees and don't ask too many questions about the blood these goods are soaked in. But as a traveler far and wide, experience has taught me that real wealth only gathers where there's no robbery or smuggling. The major trade unions won't want to deal with one who promotes piracy. I warn against tolerating things as they now stand. Establish proper customs in your harbor and hunt down these lawless captains. Okay, so new project, customs. Choice effects, leave things as they are. You get more economy but less stability. Legal contraband. Sure, Jubilos, that sounds fun. You're my advisor. I trust you. Okay. I don't want to sit through those again. So let's just resave that one there. Now let's look at what we have to do here. And then maybe we can get to Lake Silverstep. That would be fun. All right, success on that one. +1, +1. Who do we have to rank up now? Oh gosh, now we have more of these. Okay, we may not get there. Support the curator's endeavors. Oh brother, okay. Well then, let's go to rank up first. Treasurer. Lindsay's the one we're going to want to do first because she's lower. Tragedy at the mine. You should go do that. It's going to take 21 days to solve. You have a 100% chance of success. Undead Rising is going to require him. He has an 80% chance of success. We'll just succeed at that. Troubled Minds is going to require one of you. Tristan, that gives you 70% chance of success. Do that. And then we will go rank up her darling dear. Go. Gonna get to bald top soon. We had 157 days, but we're blowing right through them. 14 days at a time. Success. Troubled minds is a success. Triumph on the military front. Okay, what do we have here? Craftsman Shrike. Jubilost. We need him for it. Opportunity. Problem to the throne room. A noble visitor awaits. Oh, well. I think you could cut the number of events in half in this game, and it would feel better. Idrist Hanvaki, a young man wearing fancy clothes with delicate features and perfect posture, gives you a precisely mannered light bow. Your Grace, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Idrist Hanvaki. I beg you to give me a moment of your precious time. Okay, go for it. A surprised expression appears on the young man's face, but he conceals it behind a polite smile. Such flawless courtesy. I can see you are a true noble, unlike some impostors from the river kingdoms. Let me get straight to the point of my visit, for it is a matter of utmost importance. A tragedy has brought me here, one that has been looming over my family for a while, or perhaps one that has already come to pass. You see, Your Grace, 2 months ago my elder brother, Tommen Hanvaki, went missing. After leaving Graten, where our family resides, he headed northwest. His destination, as we found out later, was the village called Varnhold, but he never arrived there. Your capital is the last place he was seen alive. We don't know where he is or whether he's still alive. Our poor father is losing his head in grief. Please, help us learn something about the fate of my brother, and you'll gain an eternal loyal ally. Okay, I'll see what I can do for you. Tell me about your family first. The Hanvakis are an ancient family with a long history, hailing back to the days before Gralton's founding. Unfortunately, our wealth has been depleted by a series of reckless ventures, like the one my brother is partaking in right now. Family archives, some heirlooms, and our honor. These are all the treasures our once influential house has come to possess. Well, then I'll see what I can do. How's that sound? Excellent. I look forward to any news you may find. Well, I'm sure you do. I'll go try to find your brother. But I don't think I'm going to find him. Bakken, what do you got for me now, Rockin' Bakken? Potion of Shield of Dawn and a potion of greater invisibility. Alright. Well then. Off he goes. So we have dealt with that, and now we have the Lost Brother, which is really the start of the Varnhold vanishing thing. So, but first, let's see if we can get our people upgraded here. Everyone upgraded so that they can absolutely smack down on their dice rolls here. So you're at +2. I can't rank you up because you're stuck there for a while. So you got 7 days. Craftsman Strike. Local craftsman refuse. Oh, and you've got 7 days of that. Okay, and an opportunity, and he's busy researching. So, economy, what are these? Improving economic status. Cost of buildings within economy status is reduced. Allow easier resolution of economy problems, providing +2 bonus to solving any problem with the treasurer. But I need the treasurer to do it. Okay. Well then, laying the foundations, don't care. Cost of buildings with loyalty bonus. Our merchants will receive the right to establish a sizable trading post in the heart of New Stetven. Each city in the barony grants an extra +5 BP per week, +2 per 10, +1. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's the end game one. It's 1500 BP. That's fine. What we want to do is go down here. We have to build. We have to build a city down here, and the best place to build one is close to Lake Silverstep, so we can more easily get over there once we have a teleporter. The Shambling Steps. Sure. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. Camel Steps. There, let's build that. Now let's go in and purchase BP. How much can we get for this? Well, we can get a little bit more then. Can we do something more like 310? Yes. Okay, so let's build. Enter and build. Let's go into build mode. What do we have? We have the wall, and we have a free school, and we have this, and it's kind of awkward. Okay. Okay, so my normal plan isn't going to work here. Let's look. I'm going to check for a couple of bonuses in. Alright, I think I have a plan here. Longhouse. I'm going to put it there. And in the corner, right here, we're going to put a tavern. Yes. So we put the tavern here. This gives you +1 when it's next to a barracks. And a barracks needs to be +1 stability when adjacent to a longhouse, so it can go in the corner. Put baby in the corner. And then you get a shop. It's going to be +1 economy when adjacent to a tavern. So then there's a shop. Now the school... What goes next to a shop that we can use? Herbalist's house. A +1 on it. Okay, and a bulletin board, which we gotta get. Watchtower, separate thing. Piers. How much do we got left? 220. Piers, which is gonna grant. Can be upgraded to a marina. Adds +1 community. I feel like I should build that just because I have a chance to build it. Let's see. Shrine. +1 to divine when adjacent to a monument and +1 loyalty. So it needs to be next to a monument. And a monument... Be statue of city founder belt. And what is this again? Herbalist house. +1 when adjacent to a shrine. And a shrine... Okay. +1 loyalty when adjacent to a longhouse. So we're going to do that. There's the shrine. And then the herbalist house, +1 when adjacent to a shrine, so we'll put it there. The school is +1 divine when adjacent to a shrine as well. It's free, so we'll put it there. And the smithy is +1 in adjacency when next to a shop, but we got the school there, so we'll leave that. I think that's all we want to... We don't have any place to put the watchtower because it's got to be in a spot by itself. I think that's all. Oh, and we need the bulletin board. Right. That's the most important one. Down you go. Okay. 8 of 10 for that one. All right. Let's do the quick save there. And then... So, we have 7 days to go to Lake Silverstep and try to deal with that whole issue. Let's go, boys and girls. 7 days. What day is it? It's the 11th of Rova, and it's late in the afternoon. Well, that's fun. Lake Silverstep, where all the fish are jumping out of the lake. They're just dive bombing out of the lake. Up into the air and onto the land. I saw a picture the other day, and I almost wanted to scoff that it was real. I think that's one of the dangers of how good people have gotten at photoshopping and certain types of art is that there was this picture of this giant great white shark beached, and I almost just... My first thought was that's got to be fake, but it looked really good. I mean, if that was real, that was a gigantic shark. Jeez. It was a big mother. Okay, what is this? Ankle breaker. Slowing the enemy would be good. Okay, so we have 2 blessed defenses. We're not going to use either one of them. Banded mail, which we're not going to use. Padded armor, which we're not going to use. Offer nothing. We have no junk. Okay. Got another headband of vast intelligence, which we probably don't need. I tend to hang on to those things, though. Okay. And we got 20 camping supplies. That doesn't divide by 6 very well. Does he have camping supplies? Because he doesn't when it was isolated in the city. No, he doesn't have any, does he? Unless I'm completely missing. Which group are they under? They're under that group. Yeah, I'm not seeing them. Okay. 4 more supplies would be great. Tessie the Quill isn't going to have camping supplies. She doesn't have those kinds of items. She's got books. Okay. And who's this? Ekindale. Guard. Okay. No. You'd think camping supplies would be a little more easy to come by in a game that requires camping supplies. One of those weird things. So who are we taking over here? Got Lindsay, him, her. Oh yeah, we're replacing her. Give me Ragongar back. I like this. This will work. It's my favorite group right there. Last time I played the game, the first time I made it all the way through to the end and it was on normal difficulty, I did not take Knock Knock with me. I ended up having Jubilist with me for everything. And Jubilist has his uses, but I really like having Knock Knock. So I'm really making a concerted effort this time to grab as much of Knock Knock as possible. Now, we can grab these things. Available for claiming. It's midnight and we're just traveling along. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Let's claim that for the economy. Yay. Do we cross the river anywhere over here? Oh, if we don't, I'm going to be disappointed. Bald stones. We don't.
May we have a moment of respite?
Can we get around here to the Woomble Bastion? We can't. We circle back this way. Oh no. Okay, let's go grab that. Oh, it's outside my territory. Okay. Probably best to loop along here then and come out that way. Well, then let's rest. Let's manage our group. You're bad at everything. These are the important ones. Where's our movement one? Which one is it? Temporary hit points, bonus saving throws. Haggis is bonus saving throws. Sweet rice is +5 movement. Yep. Give me that rice. Give me that sweet rice. I can't imagine what sweet rice it tastes like.
Angry cries, axes, and pitchforks. I can't but recall my younger years in Galt.
It was our duty to give them a chance to change their minds. But the terrible events of the past days have stoked their minds to a fevered pitch.
Okay, you two philosophers. Enough of that nonsense. Bald stones. We'll come back and do that later then. Let's cut right across here. Now see if we can get over there. We left on the 11th.
May we have a moment of respite?
Spotted peaceful travelers.
My strength betrays me.
I did see that. Resource belongs outside my territories. Oh, really? Okay.
We should gather all strength.
We will when we get up here. Don't enter and just rest here. Hopefully we can take care of this in a day.
I
Then
need to think of a title for myself.
we're gonna need to get back.
All terrifying or knock knock all conquering? Knock knock fearsome foolering? Needs more think thoughts.
That is the funniest part. Think thoughts. Whoever came up with that is a genius. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay. Lake Silverstep. Time to figure out what the heck is going on here. There's a vendor here. He also does not sell camping supplies. Just as a word to the wise. So what we're gonna do is buff. And just like that, we're buffed. It's like magic. Well, I suppose we'll take the path. Well, what is over here? What is this back here? Before you is a pile of torn sheets of paper, scribbled on steady handwriting. The text is almost unreadable. Say, Hunter's letter. You know, Lissa, my father always used to scold me, saying, Ivar, you shouldn't wag your tongue so much. I never listened. Remember the day of matchmaking? The headsman's son came to you, gave you those nice boots only city ladies wear, and his servants brought a barrel of honey and a crate of sausages. Then Mengar the smith came, brought an ornate door casing, skillfully crafted locks, and piles of other housewares, and said he was going to decorate a house for the two of you with all he crafted. I came late in the evening, after all of them had left, and all I brought was a bunch of wild flowers. I set them on a porch, and I said, I saw a Nixie crying in the forest. She planned to make a lantern of my heart, but she found my heart was already taken. It's bad fortune to make Nixies cry, so, Lady Lissa, would you go to the forest and give the heart you've taken to anyone who may need it more than you? You told me I was such a fool, and then you kissed me. For our wedding, you invited your relatives, the old miller's widow and stupid Asel, the fisherman, out of pity, I suspect, as no one else wanted to spend time around him. I invited frogs, wind, and the full moon. Brother Moon, I said, please be so kind as to share your light with everyone, for my bride tires of shining over this world alone. The frogs sang along with Asel, and you were more beautiful than the moon and more cheerful than the spring wind. Ari was about to turn 5 and Micah was just 4, and I'd spent a month dragging fish to the cliff and cursing a stupid wyvern who just wouldn't be lured. When I finally lured her, I chased her through the bushes, collecting her silver scales here and there after they fell. It wouldn't have been so hard to decorate our garden with those scales if I hadn't done it at night. And then the morning came and our children went silent, their mouths agape. Hundreds of silver lights sparkled atop apple and cherry trees. I hid my scratched hands in my sleeves and scoffed. This isn't so special. You've never noticed before how the stars hide in the trees from the cunning sky cat? You looked at me without a word, but I could still hear your words in my mind. You're such a fool, Ivor. I love you. I don't remember how I came up with the story of the silver dragon. I came home late with a black grouse I'd shot and said it was a hard fight. I just couldn't aim properly. This dragon kept peeping out from the clouds, blinding me with his shiny silver wings. You saw a real dragon, Dad? Not the whole dragon. No. You see, the only way to see the dragon is if two loving souls climb up the high cliff under a new moon, hand in hand. At the time, I wasn't thinking how dark the night was or how steep the path to the top of the cliff was, especially for little feet, or how wet the rocks were after the rain. I was just looking at you, wishing it was us, two loving souls hand in hand sneaking away up to the skies, as we did when we weren't that much older than Ari and Mika. The next morning, you woke first, and it was you who found our children's beds empty. You said nothing to me then. Not then, not when we walked through the misty woods, not when we found Micah's doll at the start of the path leading to the cliff. You kept silent as I ascended from the chasm with Ari's body in my hands. You said nothing when Athel brought Micah's body, found further out at the lake shore near the cliff. You're such a fool, Ivar. You wag your tongue too much. It was just a story, another of your stupid fairy tales. How could it end this way? I'm sorry, Lissa. Better you'd married the smith or the headsman's son, or even stupid Asel. Anyone but me. It's all my fault. Forgive me, please, and let me go. Today I'll go to the children's graves and... So there's your sad story of what happened to this place. All of the happenings. So now we've got this story of this dragon and Ivar. Oh, look, it's a horny toad. Well, why don't you give us some toad stuff here, darling? Let's go kill those toads. Oh, and I gave her this, but she's already shrunk back down because my spells don't last that long yet.
Time for fun.
Yeah, my spells really don't last long. Let's wait for a second. At least until Lindsay... get all the frogs up here. What the hell? Where is she at? She's right there. Summon a huge water elemental. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're going to want this. Oh, no, 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 no. I wanted this one. Oh, darn it. Okay. Well, maybe we can get him next turn. They're going to have to walk over here, and it's going to take them a while to get in here. Looks like they can barely get over here. So it's not like they're going to get a lot of attacks. Knock, knock. You can get 5 attacks on this guy. Roll.
Knock used to light enemies on fire first.
Okay. That's nice. Trying to think of what kind of danger I'm in here. Only having to roll a 2 to hit. That's nice. You should crank this up. And she's over there with a huge water elemental. I wonder if you shouldn't just burn this fireball over there. Yeah, because then we're going to put some skeletons up. Okay, that didn't do much, but I want you to get right up in here. There you go, buddy. Oh, there's more than one. Okay, my friend. Oh, no, you got to move a lot, don't you? Okay. Go get these guys over here. Right there. Go take those girls on. No, not this way. Losers. Okay, now the rest of you go that way. There you go. Stay busy. Okay, darling. Can you smack down that one? It's a swift, free action, basically.
Let us strike as one.
Oh, she's got the wrong weapon out, but that's okay. Lindsay. Today is the day of interruptions. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Can you get anybody? Will saving throw. She's succeeded, but the summon water elemental failed. So I like that. Do that. Knock knock. You gotta go kill her. Can you get in there, buddy?
Be easier if you knock my back.
Yeah, I know. Get right up in there. You still got a little room to get right next to her. Good. Same thing with me. I gotta get right up here and attack her. Yes, because you crit and everybody else hit. Oh, sweet. Okay, what do you... do we know what she's immune to? Nope, it doesn't say. So let's assume we can hit her with the cold.
I'll cut you.
Run up there, Reganga. Oh, he rolled a critical miss. And now she has Beguiling Aura. Oh no, we're confused. That sucks. Okay. Beguiling Aura. So what does this do to me? Confused creature is mentally befuddled and cannot act normally. So it's me, Lindsay. Me and Knock Knock have been affected, as has him and as has her. Oh, brother. Okay. Serenity. Well, I'm going to need a second stack here for him pretty soon. So that's what? Lesser restoration? And restoration? Okay. Serenity. Well. Is she almost dead? She's almost dead, but where's this one? Right there, the Nixie Prankster. Do you think you can kill one of them with this fireball? Oh, but then you don't want to do that because this thing is mezzed. Do you have... what does this do? -2 penalty on attack rolls and saving throws to armor class for the duration of the spell. And then there's Blessing of the Faithful. We don't have a lot of options here. We do not. I could try to sicken somebody, but that's probably not going to work. Really don't like any of my choices here. Scorching Ray. You're shooting into combat with her. You're not going to hit her. You might be able to hit her. I might rather do this. Let's rotate around since we can, shall we? Let's get her. Can we get, how many people can we get here? Like this. I want to make her easier to hit. Yep, because they're going to run up there and try to smack her down. She killed one of my skeletons. Oh, but she killed her too. And there goes that thing. Great. Okay. Oh boy then. Who am I going to attack? Let's not knock. I could try holding myself so I don't critically attack anybody. Because I'm worried about me attacking someone. Mentally befuddled. Do I have anything to clear that with? She doesn't have... I don't have any of those things memorized. Ah, that's too bad. Could I make myself laugh? That might work. Try hold person. I'm held. Okay. Because, you know, it's me making a saving throw and I rolled a 6, so... That way I can't do any damage. Those guys are over there doing their thing. I gotta get out of the way because I can't have her destroying me. How many hit points does she have? Doesn't say. She's got greater invisibility, but we have fairy fire on her. She's got mirror image. She's a level 11. She's got spell resistance, damage to cold iron, which if we had that dagger on Knock Knock and he wasn't mezzed, it'd be great. Let's do this. We're gonna try to do this. Her saving throw succeeded. I was hoping to reduce her AC by 2 so the skeletons would have a better chance of hitting her. Alright, so Lindsay, what can you do to this Nixie thing? What was it? It's got a 13 whiz, and its will save is plus 12. Oh my god, you gotta really hope for like a... Is it immune to mind affecting stuff? It's got a spell resistance of 20. Oh my god, you'd have to... And it's immune to magic missile and magic missile. You could theoretically hit it with overwhelming grief or cacophonous call or crushing despair. You could theoretically do it. Maybe that's the best thing to do every turn is just try to hit her with that. Try to get lucky. Roll a couple 20s. Overcomes the spell resistance, but the will saving throw succeeded because it rolled a 10. It rolled a 22 against a DC of 21. Well, Lindsay. Oh my god, I was only held for a turn. Okay. Let's try this. Since I don't have anything here that can help undo the confusion. This works for himself, which can get rid of confusion. What about... This just handles ability scores and negative levels. That's not going to do anything. Bummer. I gotta think for a second. I was really hoping that this spell over here would cause this creature to take minus to AC. Those guys need to destroy it. We're gonna have to shoot into a crowd. Let's go. Well, I got rid of the mirror images. There we go. There you go, guys. You need a 14. Come on. There you go. How long is this ability? It's 7 rounds. Oh, for heaven's sake. That's a killer. Okay, hold monster. Let's hold this thing. Overcomes the spell resistance and its will saving throw failed. It rolled a 2. Guys, it's completely still. It's flat-footed. It's got no AC right now. Everybody hammer it. Lindsay, make everybody happy. Okay, me, what am I doing? Oh, not what I want to do. Come on. Gongar. There you go. They only have to roll a 2 against it. Oh, this would do vertical column and divine fire, but the problem is it would totally crush these guys. Fortitude save neglects the effect. Sure, let's see if we can sicken her now that she's... Overcomes the spell resistance and its saving throw failed, so now it's sickened. Okay. I'll take that. Go, skeletons. We just needed to kill her before we killed each other from confusion. Whoa, whoa, whoa there, boss. Get away. Get away.
I'm restless.
Oh gosh darn it, you guys. Come on.
Something bothering you?
Let's see what your entrails look
I'm
like.
making red all over myself.
Gosh darn it. Can we get everybody out of here? Come on. Oh my god. No, don't. I'm trying to save the game. I need everybody to get away here. Tristan.
Confide in me.
Where's Knock Knock? He's over here. See if you can somehow get over here
Head
and
on.
heal him. Okay, spell's off now. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, that was a nightmare to deal with. That was no fun. That was... She's still standing there. But she's about to be looted. Okay, so that part. I should probably put that back on. Wow, that was devastating. I just thought I was going to be fighting some toads, but there are no just toads here. Some kind of gully over here. Hey, look. Oh, there's a dead guy up here. With a bunch of stuff. Okay. Cross the ravine. Lindsay. Oh, stop using that. Dang it. Really wish that would shut off
Get it
afterward.
without breaking it.
Ding. Okay. Uh-oh, there's a Hydra. Lindsay.
What troubles you?
What troubles me is a goddamn Hydra. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, so first of all, you're going to do that.
Where to
You're
now?
going to do this.
Right here, my friend.
You're going to do... What is she? What kind of character is she? Is she chaotic at all? She is chaotic. So protection from chaos. Yeah. And let's roll.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
We have another one of these things. Lindsay? And that's saved by rolling a 20. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, some of your huge water elemental. Okay. So we gotta fight these chicks again. Another pair of them. Great. Let's let these fat boys move first, because we may just have to fight them first. He's going to go in there and he's going to get whacked. And that one's going to come in there and be able to do it. Okay, and I forgot to change her weapon over, which is unfortunate. Alright. Sneak a whack. Get over here.
Come here, Bax.
Nice. Good work. Get over here myself. Since I can only get the one attack in. You need to change this over. Give me the glaive. Now, smack. There we go. Same thing with you. Let's do this thing here.
Die for me.
That's what we call dying. Good, because what I want to do is get him up here and make use of this. Oh, it's going to affect all three of them. But if I put it on... Oh, if I put it right here. Perfect, go. Oh, and there's her little Nixie tricks. Oh, there's two of them. But it did a lot of damage, didn't it? Lindsay, you want to... Did we fascinate enough people here? No, only one of them failed. Okay. In that case... She is the full body one. Okay, see if we can get lucky again. Her will saving throw succeeded because she rolled what? A 7. Ooh, they want to throw acid at us. And now we're beguiled. Except I'm not. Oh, sweet, I'm not. Okay, she is just about dead. So I'm going to go on the outside here and stab her. Because then she's one less person who can cast spells at me. Okay, what about you? You are not beguiled. Okay. Get up here then. And you are not beguiled. So get up here and do this.
Bleed for me.
I think our protection from chaos helped us a little bit this time. Okay. Well, there is always the chance. Try it. Fails to overcome the spell resistance. Moment. Lindsay, you've got a chance. You want to do Cacophonous Call on this thing? Or Hold Monster? Saving throw. Overcome, but the saving throw succeeded because she rolled a 13. Okay. Well, we got several critters here that are mezzed, so that's nice. Knock Knock is mezzed. There's a Nixie Trickster, and she's almost dead. I get 4 attacks on her. Or I can roll over here. Try to kill this one. Because if I hit her with a critical hit attack, then I get friends involved. She rolled a 3 and a 1. And then there's the 15. Okay. Use your last one here, buddy. Kapow, and there goes that. Nice work. Okay. Tristan. Not mezzed anymore. Unload. That didn't work on the lady here. She was immune. In that case, can you hold person on her? No. Can you do this on her? Nobody's mezzed anymore, so you should do this and then do this. Yes, you hit her. Nice. It's got to roll a 13. It's getting the mirror image, and it still rolled an 18 there. Nice. Stab. Good job.
Let us strike as one.
My man. Go back to this. Roll.
I'll cut you.
Well then, that was certainly an adventure. We are still no closer to figuring out what's going on in Silverstep Village here. Alright. We need to rest if we run into another group here. This is what the map is supposed to look like. Is like this. There we go. Like that. So yeah, let's just take this down here. The village is down in this direction. Oh no. Let's go away from those lions those wolves for right now. They're so big they look like lions. The Yara lion. Valerie is encumbered. Encumbered. There's the village. So this is the guy, Acel. He's not the vendor. Let's talk to him real quick. See what he has to say. Lindsay's already burned all of her songs. I keep forgetting to turn that one off. It's so annoying. Hello there, traveler. Good day to you. Good day to us all. The Silver Dragon himself turned the day into a feast for us. And why, you might ask? All because I forgot my fishing gloves at home. Dragon? Feast? What's going on here? I'm telling you. I went fishing, but I left my fishing gloves at home. So I blistered my hands pulling out the nets. So I couldn't fish anymore. So I had to go hungry. Had to, but didn't, because fish just started jumping out of the water. Our great silver dragon took care of me. He must have been watching, thinking, how will this poor sot Acel get by with blistered hands? How will he fish? What will he eat? How about I send some fish ashore for him? Now I think I'll never bring my fishing gloves home. Why? Because the fish always jump out of the lake on their own. It's great. Tell me more about your fish situation. Just go to the shore and see for yourself. They jump right out on the water. We can barely keep up with the collecting and salting them. We made 3 barrels since the morning dawned. And our barrels are really big. Not just any normal barrels. Fisher puffs out his chest. Have you seen this dragon with your own eyes? Sure it did. Day before yesterday, 2 months ago, too. Burvis the trader says I'm a fool and it was just a thundercloud, but you shouldn't listen to him. Tell me more about this dragon. He's a huge dragon. A silver one. It's why he's called the Silver Dragon. He's very kind and always helps us. That lake is one of his footprints, filled with water. That's how we got the lake. I've got one of his scales. It's my lucky charm. The fisher proudly holds out a scale, held by a string around his neck. Ivar gave it to me. You can search around for him. Maybe he'll give you one, too. So what exactly has this dragon done to help you? He sent Ivar to us. Well, not sent, really. Ivar was here before. But he was only a hunter, not a dragon's voice. When Ivar became the dragon's voice, everything got better all at once. Most of the bandits disappeared from the roads, monsters stopped attacking us in the woods, and wolves don't even take our cattle anymore. And now there's the fish to top it all. Yeah, the Silver Dragon is the best dragon ever. I see. Let's talk about this hunter, Ivar. Was it? Ivar, yes, he's a good fellow. Something terrible happened to him, didn't it? The fisher frowns and looks away. Why'd you have to remind me of that? Ivar. He wasn't the dragon's voice before. He just used to live here in a house to the northwest. Used to go hunting and tell us all kinds of stories like a real bard would. Had a family too. But then, one night his kids ran away and tried to climb to the top of the cliff in the middle of the night. It was a bad night, rainy and dark. They fell down. As far as anyone can tell, the boy probably slipped first and the girl tried to help him, but she couldn't. She fell too, further away. I helped search for them the next morning and then helped bury them. The fisher sighs heavily. Lissa, Ivar's wife, she got sick right after and never recovered. And Ivar, he went odd. And that's when the Silver Dragon started talking to him. What a startling coincidence. I see. That's enough about Ivar for now. Do you have any idea who I am? I'm your Baron. That's great, I think. You know what? You should talk to Ivar first. He can ask the Silver Dragon's opinion on the greatness of that. Ivar's an important person here, and the dragon is even more important. What if he doesn't want some strange baroning around here? I see. Okay, baroning around. I like that. That's funny. Well then. He's told us some of the story. We learned most of it by that letter ourselves, though. Brevis is the guy. You can sell stuff too. Let's see your wares. What's causing all the fuss around here? You mean those fish jumping ashore? These fools believe it's thanks to their patron, the Silver Dragon. He supposedly decided to provide the villagers with a feast and sent them this gift. Idiots. I don't know the real reason those fish are jumping, but if it were me, I wouldn't get too close to those fish or that lake. You sent me a letter, right? About a hunter named Ivar and his Silver Dragon stories? The trader smirks. Ivar. He's a resourceful one, to be sure. Made the whole area believe he's some chosen one, the spokesman for the Silver Dragon. The idiots are here listening to everything he says and do whatever he asks. It's strange, though. After this Ivar fellow came to the village with his sack of silver scales and his ridiculous stories about the Silver Dragon, things in the area started to change. There was this wolf pack. Used to cut through the local cattle like a housewife cuts through vegetables. After Ivar got here, the wolves won't even come close to the local cows. Same with the monsters in the woods. They don't take one step toward the village or its people. It's all pretty strange if you ask me. Very strange indeed. I'm surprised to see a trader in such a remote place. I usually buy hides from the local hunters, but sometimes they come up with some rather intriguing trophies. No wonder, though, considering the number of different beasts living in these woods. These wares don't look like hunting trophies. They remind me more of some robber's loot. The trader's face goes blank. I'm sure I have no idea what you mean, Your Grace. This is all pretty standard trade around these parts. You know, totally unrelated. I just realized I haven't had an opportunity before to offer a donation to help support our barony. Valerie's lips purse with disdain. Those like him think anything can be bought, even laws and rulers. I see. Well, don't neutral evil donations are always appreciated. Why don't you start with where you acquired these goods of yours? The trader glances at you suspiciously. All right. There's a cave to the north. Some less than law-abiding fellows have taken up residence there. If we're being uncharitable, you could call them bandits. I sell things they've collected, but I never robbed anyone myself. You have my word of honor on that. I see. Well, now you're trying to bribe me. If you ever think of going back to your old ways, you'll find yourself in some real trouble. Yes, sir, of course. Now, Valerie glances pensively and says, do you believe he will keep his word? Though, on second thought, I know how convincing you can be. Well, I'll take that as a compliment, scarred one. Can I see your wares? Because I want to sell you some junk. Mostly. Like these things. I want it out of my inventory. He has a few things here. The beacon hand axe +2 frost when it lands a hit. I mean, he has to pass a reflex throw or get blinded. That's nice. Nothing else in here worth note, and he doesn't have any camping supplies. So now we know that there are some bandits up north, on the northern part of the map up here somewhere, who are getting this loot. But that still doesn't really tell us the story of the fish yet, although the bandits will. Lidica might go to such a dog. He puts the moves on the headman's mare. That does sound funny. So we can come over here and we can see this little deal. We don't get to see much of the fish jumping, but there's more to the north, I think, up in this direction. Archon's aura still. Wow. We got what? Wand of burning hands. What?
Give the order.
The order. Yes.
Me see,
Whoa.
me keep.
Go get that. A little bit of stuff there. So we'll go over here and exit town and do a little camping. Next episode, we'll fight these wolves and we'll go up here to the north and figure out just exactly what's going on. There's also a kind person in this direction. She's one of those things we saw earlier, a Nixie or whatever. And she's over here and she's not hostile, so I think she has some kind of quest and we should go talk to her. So I think the thing to do here at the end of this episode is find her. She's up here among these rocks somewhere. I always have a hard time finding her. There she is. There she is. Her name is Lika. Lika. All right. Anixie, slim and disheveled, is sobbing. Noticing strangers, she flinches. Not again. What are you doing here? What do you want? Go away. My family sees you. You're as good as dead, I promise. Why are you crying? The Nixie hides her face in her hands. My family kicked me out. All because of what I did to that stupid boat. Everyone was furious when the evil box fell in the lake, but I was just trying to do the right thing. Can you tell me what happened? Those men brought trouble. The ones from the big boat. They came from the tors of Levenese and brought the scary box with them. Even the fish in the lake could tell that the box was very, very evil. But those fools on the boat just laughed, bowing to the box, calling themselves Chadan's Chosen or something. They claimed he'd reward them soon. I was the one who rewarded them, though. I made them crash that big boat against the foot of the high cliff and sink themselves. Chadan, I know that name. An ancient deity of death and evil. I was not aware he still had any worshippers. What's in the box? How should I know? I just know the box is evil. Everyone but the stupid humans can sense it. Fish started jumping ashore after the box fell in the lake. Wolves took their hunting up north to get away from it. And the humans wanted to open it. First the ones from the boat, and now these other ones came for it. You said someone's trying to open the box again. Who is it? More strangers. They hid in the cave near the lake. They've been using hooks and big nets to try to retrieve the box. It's a treasure. A treasure, that's what they say. How can that thing be a treasure? It's a huge, scary box that has a picture of a one-eyed skull with a coin on it. I don't know where it came from, but I know it's somewhere I'd never want to visit. Well, I can help you. You look really strong. Can you do something about that evil box, maybe? It's just, I wish it would disappear. Then all the other Nixies would forgive me and stop being angry at me. I'll help if I can. Thank you. Thank you. Just be careful, please. That box is so creepy. Okay, so there we go. Now we know about the box. The box. So we're going to stop here. Folks, everybody, thanks for hanging out, for digging it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, all that jazz. Thank you so much for your comments along the way. It's always a pleasure. I enjoy it. I wish we had time to stream stuff like this, especially big long series like especially big long series like this that are going to be 100+ episodes. I really wish I had the kind of day job that would let me stream like Fighting Cowboy. The guy's got a day job similar to mine, but he seems to have a lot more flexible hours. The guys that's streaming in the middle of the day, it's like, ooh, if I did that, I'd get smoked. I would just love to stream so many more games on the channel. It'd be great. But this is what we have, is recording. I try to squeeze them in, especially late at night and on the weekends is when I get a lot of this stuff done, and it's fun to sit down and play 4, 5, 6 hours in a row. My butt doesn't like it, but I do. So here we are. We're at episode 51, cranking it along. I'm gonna sit here and rest my party before we're gonna deal with these bandits, and I will see you all next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.